In just the past half decade, this little corner of Williamson County has seen its median sales price skyrocket 106%. Let's check it out. Hey, welcome back. My name is Justin Floyd. I'm your guide to Nashville real estate and a generally good time. This channel is all about life in Nashville and real estate. So if you're thinking about moving here or you already do, I'd love it if you'd hit subscribe. If you're searching for the hottest zip codes in Middle Tennessee, we've got the list right here. The Business Journal dug in deep. They're looking at numbers and finding out which zip codes over the last 5 years, over the last year, are performing the best. They've gauged the momentum of all zip codes. They've ranked the top 38. The list, the whole thing, is below this video, so check that out. We're going to look at the top 5. And coming in at number 5, it's 37204. That's mostly the Oak Hill area. Prices have risen 71% in the past 5 years, and they've stayed completely steady, 0% over the last year. Coming in next, it's 37215. That's BELLE, it's Forest Hills. The median sales price has risen 76% over the last 5 years. That median sales price has actually dropped 2% since 1 year ago. We're going to Brentwood for spot number 3. Home prices, they've jumped a whopping 86% in the last 5 years, though dropped 3% over the last 12 months. Number 2, we're going into the urban core. That's Germantown and North Nashville. Prices up over the last 5 years, 74%, and they've even risen 1% over the last 12 months. What I referenced in the intro, it's College Grove taking the number 1 spot, up 106% over the last 5 years. And since this time last year, it's a 2% drop in median sales price. Now, College Grove, absolutely buzzing and humming, but over the last year, as you saw in some of those neighborhoods that are doing really well over the last 5 years, the past year hasn't been quite as kind. We're going to look at the toughest run of the past 12 months for these neighborhoods. Smyrna, Murfreesboro, the Gulch and West End, Spring Hill, they've all dropped at least 4% since 1 year ago. And yes, they've dropped over the last year, but in the last 5, they're all up close to 50 or more percent, like 48 all the way up to 58%. So I'm not dogging on them just because the last 12 months has been worse than other neighborhoods. If you bought 5 years ago, you threw your hat in the ring, you're doing really well regardless of where you bought in Middle Tennessee. So what does the market look like for the rest of 2023? We need more inventory because sales are down. And you think prices would really drop. We've seen some small decreases as we've talked about, but we want the deals. Where are the deals? Well, the housing market hasn't crashed because there's such limited inventory that even despite the low number of sales, prices aren't dropping. It's still technically a seller's market. Get this, the U.S. has 10% fewer listings than we did a year ago. We have 44% fewer listings than we did in 2019. And that's significant because in a market like this one, the busy season should be happening right now. Pre-2020, there were somewhat rules to real estate here. When it was busy in the spring, it stayed busy through the summer, and then September, maybe even got pushed to October. That's when things really got slow. And that's out the window. Things are slow right now. Okay, so we said inventory is an issue. So why aren't people selling? Well, 25 to 30 million people have interest rates at 3% or below. An article came out, they were calling it the golden handcuffs. It's a good problem to have. Somebody's saying, well, I can't move. They feel like since interest rates are double or more, they can't leave their home. And 42% of all homeowners, they don't even have mortgages. So it would be an especially tough pill to swallow to go from paying nothing to paying a 7% mortgage rate. So what will unlock the housing market? Well, of course, listings, but if they're not selling, new construction is huge. The more new construction we can get, the better. It's going to relieve some pressure off that inventory. Hit subscribe if you haven't. I would love it. I'm trying to get to 250 followers by the end of the year. I appreciate you watching. Follow me on Instagram at Justin Floyd Homes. Talk to you soon. Thanks, guys.